Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin. I'm a psychic medium and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, and it's for October 2018. So it's for you, my gorgeous Sagittarius, and it's for October 2018. It is a number one. That is your number this month. I mean, how significant number one is. Number one is telling you that your life is about to have a really interesting direction. There is going to be the whole new direction that is going to be revealed, and that particular direction in your life that is going to be revealed is going to be directly connected to somebody else. This particular person that is going to become very significant in your life, it's somebody that is not in your life just yet, somebody that is not so significant or significant in your life at all, but that particular person is going to come with the power of number one. That particular person is going to become with the power of the new beginning, with the power of October. New month, new beginning, new power, new direction. On another hand, this is going to be very powerful time, because also it's going to feel to you like you're going to be able to relax. It's going to be the whole new sense of direction that is going to feel so good to you, so amazing to you, that is going to motivate you in so many different ways. And that particular motivation is something exactly that you needed for such a long time. I'm not saying that you weren't motivated or anything like that, but this is exactly how it's going to feel, and this is exactly how you're going to feel in October. And this is why number one is really a powerful number when it comes to the actual reading of October, when it comes to you, because it's just going to try to let you know there is the whole new massive beginning of a whole new adventure about to start happening in your life. The whole new adventure is about to manifest in your life, but this is going to come with so many little surprises and so many new things that you are going to be absolutely ecstatic. It's really great, because also there is going to be the certain situation that is going to arise completely out of the blue, and this is also completely connected to number one. And that situation that is going to arise out of the blue, it's going to test you. It's going to test you in such a way, because you will want to reevaluate your life. You will want to stop and think for the second, stop and think for the moment. And also there is a big end going to happen. There is the big abandonment going to happen. There is a certain stage of your life that is going to come to an end. But if this particular certain stage in your life doesn't come to an end, you wouldn't be able to move on new and big things. What is going on in October, my beautiful Sagittarius, this is so important what I'm going to say now. What is going to happen in October, or what will be really significant in October? Any changes that you see, any changes that you feel, any changes that you sense, your intuition is going to be really enhanced. And basically everything that's going on in October is going to be very significant in February 2019. I cannot stress how powerful time this is going to be, how significant time this is actually going to be, because you're going to become almost obsessed with a certain stage of your life. I wouldn't say obsessed in a bad way, but in the best possible way. The whole new motivation that is going to make you feel really happy, and the whole new direction and the whole new path is about to be revealed. It's brilliant, because number one also means that somebody who is very close to you, somebody who you were worrying about so much, somebody who you were focusing on so much, threw you out of balance a little bit, because you were worrying. So there is going to be the good news about a particular person in your life that you were really worrying about. You were you had a clouded thoughts. You were worrying about it, for making you feel really negative. And you guys, you are brilliant, you guys and girls, and you guys are brilliant, absolutely brilliant when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to ignore problems or something like that. You're just brilliant. One of the best signs. You just go for it, and then later you deal with the problems. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. But there is a really significant turnaround that you're going to have this month, And that turnaround that you're going to have this month, it will really make you question everything you have done so far, everything you have been focusing on, but in the best possible way. Before, only a few months ago, if you would like be thinking about it, you would be going through these things, you would be like, oh no. But now this is going to motivate you to go back into your past. This is going to be also very much so connected with your past in such a way, such a sense, that what you wanted to do in a really long time, what you waited for the right time, the right moment, you will realize that the right moment came. Okay? And number one also means that there is a certain person from the past, from your childhood, that is actually about to manifest in your life. And that particular person that is going to come back into your life, it's going to play a really significant role indeed. When it comes to the health, energy-wise, it's brilliant. Energy-wise, it's great. Energy-wise, it's really good. You're going to find yourself in a really good way. You're going to find yourself in a really good place. And you're going to find yourself being really active. You'll be able to focus on work, focus on career, focus on the new stage in your life, focus on different things in your life. And for those things that would maybe making you feel a little bit negative, or those things in your life that you just didn't know what to do, those things in your life, those problems that you waited to deal with, that you were waiting to deal with, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment. Now this is about to happen now. And this is how important it is when we feel energetic, when you feel so energetic, because it does reflect on your whole being. It reflects on your energy in a really beautiful way. And on another hand, that reflects on other people in a really great way, you see. And there's the whole new determination that is going to come through this. Also, what else I was going to say, your bones are going to be very sensitive, and your legs are going to be very, very sensitive. So this is something that I just wanted you to pay attention to. Maybe try to, if you can, like have a little breaks every now and then, try to sit down, or maybe you know, even if you can, like when you are sleeping, you just try to sleep in the correct way. That's really, really important. But the exercise, the correct exercise, is also really important. But on another hand, the balance and rest is really important. If your legs are going to be a little bit sensitive, then that means that you just have to, like, kind of maybe sometimes you just try to sit down, you just try to relax a little bit, because it's really great to prevent it before things, you know, like maybe it starts hurting like quite a lot and things like that. And also circulation, when it comes to your legs, it's going to be very, it is going to be like a little bit of negativity when it comes to your circulation, when it comes to your legs. So it's just something for circulation would be quite great. You know, the flaxseed oil capsules or a linseed oil capsules, or even the actual oil. It depends what you can take. If you do decide to go for it, then you should check with your GP or with your doctor, especially if you're on any other medication, not especially, but if you're on any other medications, you need to check with your GP and with your doctor, because this could interact with your existing medications. If you're not, you should be fine. And also like a cod liver oil, you see, and the fish oils are really great for circulation and things like that. Like a wine leaf extract is like really great for the circulations. But if you do decide to go for this herbal or for this natural supplements, please, as I said, if you are any other medications, especially high blood pressure medications, please do check with your GP. But this is just something really great, not only for the circulation, but it's for the overall well-being, like flaxseed oil, linseed oil. You know, this helps a lot with the beautiful skin, with the beautiful hair, skin and nails and things like that. And with the brain, omega-3 essential fatty acids is just so beneficial. There are lots of other benefits that you are actually going to have through this. Okay, now my beautiful babies, now we are going on the first date that I'm going to tell you. Now the first date is going to be on the 2nd of October. Now, the 2nd of October is going to bring a change. It's going to bring a new energy. It's going to bring a new person into your life. That new person is not going to be just anybody. That new person is not just going to be just somebody. It's somebody that is going to motivate you. Somebody that you will be able to feel. Somebody that is just going to kind of have such an impact on you, such an influence on you. And it's just going to motivate your life in a really good way. It's almost as if you're going to look up to somebody, and as you're going to find someone like really successful, someone really powerful, someone really significant in those areas in your life, like that you really find yourself in at the moment, that you've been finding yourself for a while. And also, this person is very, is somebody very successful, somebody very powerful. It's just somebody's energy, this person's energy is very significant, and you're going to really like it, and this person is going to motivate you in the best possible way. In a way, you will find yourself in a situation where you're going to find yourself like overburdened with a certain problems, overburdened with a certain negativity that was just kind of on your mind, that it was at the back of your mind, that is very much so connected to you kind of wanting to be more successful. It's connected to you wanting to be have more money. You wanted to do materialistically better, you see. And it's just, you were just kind of keeping certain things aside, certain things on the side, and you were just waiting for a kind of a right moment. Now this person is directly going to be connected to you, and it's also going to give you beautiful courage, beautiful self-esteem. I'm not saying you've got a problem with self-esteem or anything like that, but sometimes it can be affected without us even realizing, because it affects our balance, and then even without us realizing it affects our decisions. So there is decision, directing decision that you're going to make, that is just going to be connected to this person, and this decision is going to be brilliant. You would never make this just by yourself, you would never come up with this by yourself, but it's all going to come to this particular person. The second important day is going to be on the 12th of October 2018. The 12th of October, it's like going to be, you will feel really wise. You will on these days, everything going to feel strange. Everything is going to feel really weird, but in the really good way and in a really interesting way. So you're going to feel more smart than you normally would feel. Don't get me wrong there. I'm not saying you're not smart or anything like that, but this is just the feeling that you're going to feel. This is just the energy that you're going to have. And this is true because we are getting closer to the 31st of October. So now this is the 12th of October already. The 31st of October, you know what it is. Halloween, some call it Samhain, is probably the best day of the year, because we're just going to be so close to the actual spirit world. The actual veil in between this world and the spirit world is going to be at its thinnest, and that's where you're going to be receiving all sorts of messages. But already from the 1st of October all the way until the 31st of October, every single day we are closer and closer, okay? And this is why on the 12th of October already you will feel like a certain wisdom. You will feel like really deep. You will feel like really powerful, and that is just going to motivate you, and you will do something. You will have a conversation. You will say something to somebody of some kind of importance that you will, before you would feel really scared, or you just thought that it's not the right time, it's not the right moment. But now this is going to motivate you completely towards new plans and new wishes, and that is just going to bring you the whole new motivation. And that, on another hand, it's going to kind of re-energize you. You're going to feel like buzzing. You're going to be like all over the place, and you will find something new to do. But this is strictly connected to your work and career. For apprenticeship, this is going to be so much, believe me, not connected to your apprenticeship, because if this didn't happen, if you didn't have this wisdom that result in you kind of focusing on the things that you didn't want to do in a really long time, you didn't want to come in contact in a really long time, now that is going to bring you an apprenticeship, because you will be at the same time tested. For those of you that are looking for work, this is going to be a great day, the 12th of October, or at around this day. Just go for it, go for it, go for it. For those of you who are looking for the promotion, 12th of October, at around that day, go for it, go for it, go for it. If you're looking for a job, just go for it. Apply for as many jobs as you can, because there's something special is going to come through. And those of you that are retired, the 12th of October, it's also going to bring like a new idea. There is something very significant going to happen that is just going to towards a slightly different direction in your life. You're going to stay where you are, but when I say slightly different direction, it means that you're going to end up with something new. You're going to end up with a whole new stage, so a whole new level in your life. It's completely connected to what you're doing now, where your journey is at the moment, but it's just all going going to become more saucy. It's all going to become more interesting. It's all going to become more wonderful because there's going to be more to do, more motivation. Financially, this is going to be great. And in general, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. I really highly suggest this, my babies. Okay? Moldavite. Beautiful, powerful Moldavite. One of the most powerful crystals in this world. And this comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain. If you would like to buy this, you can get it on my website, and the link is in the description below. Okay, so Moldavite, it's something that I highly recommend because you will be going through quite a lot when it comes to October, but and November as well are going to be very interesting and very significant when it comes to your work career. You will be making some really big decisions, some really big changes are going to be happening. But most importantly, when it comes to finances and the financial situation and career, Moldavite is going to help you with the balance, it's going to help you to make the best possible decisions, but also it's going to help you to attract the money. So whatever you do, whatever you're going through, you know, the Moldavite is going to make sure that it's attracting success, money, career, the right directions, and things like that. And this is something that I highly suggest to get. Now, the third important date is, of course, going to be the 31st of October. You know, I just said about it like for a couple of minutes, you know, I was talking about it. This is an amazing day. This is a really powerful day. This is the day when you are just going to feel very deep. You're going to feel like a little bit like you want to withdraw a little bit. You want to take a little mini time out. This mini time out can be an hour. Mini time out can be 2 hours. Mini time out can be the whole day. It can be half a day. It can be 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. A spirit guide, a spirit, a past relative is going to come forward. A spirit guide and the spirit is going to guide your past relative. There is somebody else going to be connected to this particular situation. So it's not only going to be the past relative, but it's going to be the certain spirit or a spirit guide that you don't know, that you haven't come in contact yet, that you haven't come in touch yet. This particular spirit guide is going to be around your relative. But the most importantly, it is your relative, a past relative or past friend, somebody who died and passed away. It's going to come through and it's going to come forward and it's going to give you a really great sign on this particular day. Watch for the signs, try to listen to the things, look at things throughout the day, because you're going to have a very important message. And also it's going to be a really nice surprise that is going to happen on this day, on the 31st of October. And that surprise that you are going to have is just going to be really good for you, because it's just going to bring you the whole new motivation. Okay, now going to the first part of October 2018. The first part, very first week of October, it's going to start really strange. It's going to start really bizarre. And this is going to be like a first, maybe like a first day, you see. And this is when the universe is trying to redirect you. It's trying to make you realize certain things about your spiritual journey, to pay attention on them. They're coming to an end, but they've this has all been like a part of your spiritual journey. Very important, and part of your karma. Somebody's going to be dishonest with you. Somebody's going to be a little bit negative with you. Somebody's going to be a little bit dishonest, a little bit negative. There's somebody who's very stroppy, somebody who's very passionate, somebody who's very successful, somebody who's like a working, maybe they have got a very professional job, like a justice or something like that, some really professional job that they have. If it's not justice, they're maybe making decisions, or they have been really relevant in making decisions for people. However, there is a certain conflict that you are going to have, and that certain conflict and battle that you are going to have, it's actually going to be really great. It's actually going to be really good, because something is going to happen, boom, and you're going to end up like a feeling free. You're going to end up feeling passionate about a certain stage in your life, but there was somebody that was blocking you, preventing you to go there, preventing you to move on, which is on another hand going to bring you the whole new enlightenment and vitality. And your intuition is just something going to be that is going to be very significant to you in the first week of October. Not only like, oh yeah, my intuition is going to be significant. you will be thinking about it. You'll be drawn to weird things. You'll be drawn to strange things. You'll be drawn to bizarre things. You know, maybe you will want to watch some strange movie. Maybe you will want to experience some strange film. Maybe you'll want to visit some bizarre place. But this is great because it's October, and I told you the whole month is going to be like that. It's going to be mind-blowing. You see, the beginning of October, it's going to be the start when the veiling between this world and the spirit world is going to become thinner and thinner. It's going to start happening at the beginning of October. So this most certainly doesn't surprise me. Your intuition is going to take you really, really far. Your intuition is going to take you back into your childhood. You're going to feel very nostalgic, and first you're going to be thinking about a certain stage and certain things in your childhood, and then again you're going to feel about a negative situation, also negative things and negative situations that happened in your childhood that are still kind of affected you to this particular day. You're just going to kind of start thinking about it, and there is a little bit of light that you're going to need to shade. There is a little bit of healing, that a certain situation that arised in your childhood that is still bothering, that is still there without even realizing subconsciously, this is going to come to an end by you shedding a little bit of light on it. And this is really important because this is going to give you the whole new strength. This is going to give you the whole new power and the whole new motivation, which is on another hand going to be help you to connect and to focus on luxury in your life, to enjoy your life, to stop worrying and just enjoy your life. And this is going to be really significant because you will start focusing on things, you know, that you wanted to do in a really long time, and your adventurous side, it's going to be like really all over the place in the best possible way indeed. When we come to the mid part of October 2018, my goodness, you see, you are going to have some kind of very important part here, very important stage here. Something is going to happen, and a very strange situation where you're going to feel like a part of some kind of a judgment. You're going to feel like a part of some kind of situation where other people are going to like talk about you or think about you or focus on you. You're not going to like it to start with. You're not going to really sense this like completely what they're talking about, what they're doing. It's going to confuse you a little bit, but it is going to kind of make you think about your situation, make you reevaluate your situation, and it's going to make you realize, what am I doing? I'm just going to go for it. And this is where you're going to start feeling very adventurous, and this is going to start, you're going to start feeling very daring, and these feelings and these emotions are going to make you feel very efficient about what you have done so far. And also the big problem, it's going to come to an end. That big problem was part of your life for a really long time, and it's to do with your possession, it's to do with your something that you own, for example, that you were worrying about. You see, there is an illusion, there's a realization that you are going to have, but this is going to be really good because the bottom line here is that there is a certain inheritance that is going to come forward. Inheritance is always good. Whether you knew this or whether you didn't know this, the certain inheritance is going to come through at around the mid-October 2018. So if you haven't got a family, it's not like everybody has a family. If you haven't got a family, then there is also going to some kind of money, some kind of reward going to come through forward, and other people are going to be part of it, and you're going to be surprised, you see. But this is going to be a really, really good surprise indeed, because that is going to be followed by you being motivated, and that is just also going to make you realize something really good, that you don't have to go towards the certain negative direction. You can maybe try just a little bit longer. That's going to be the key. Okay, because by the time we get to the end of October 2018, a great time when it comes to team, when it comes to teamwork, when it comes to the group of people achieving something really great, or you wouldn't be able to achieve something really big and really great if other group wasn't involved. So I think that's really great. And it's also the end of October. It's going to be a huge, massive homecoming time, and this is the time when you're going to get your balance. balance, because I think that you're going to need a little bit of, I feel like you're going to need a little bit of grounding. It's not only October, but it's November, as I said as well. I highly suggest also to get a black obsidian. Black obsidian is so beautiful, and it's also a very powerful crystal. This comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below if you would like to buy it from my store. And this is very significant, black obsidian, because it helps you to be grounded. It helps a lot with the grounding. It helps us to have a sharp mind. It helps us to kind of concentrate, and also on the other hand, it helps us to kind of like it helps us against all sorts of negative energy or negative people. But it's great when it comes to the actual balance and grounding, and I think that you're going to need this quite a lot, so just get it, okay? And also the end of October is going to bring a really it's a fantastic homecoming time, and it's going to bring you balance, and also it's just going to make you feel like you want to try new things. You're going to feel like mischievous, but in a good way, mischievous, and that in itself is going to take you to on the whole new path, and that new path is going to make you realize that you need to sacrifice a certain part of your life, certain stage in your life, in order to get where you want to get. That is going to make you really assertive towards a really big wish, and that big wish that you have, it's going to happen. It's going to manifest, because by the time we get to the last part of October, you will be told, you will be said, you will be told by somebody very authoritative, and by an authoritative figure, whether this is somebody at your work, whether if you're retired, this is somebody where, you know, who is authority figure, whether this is somebody at university, college, it depends. That this is going to be brilliant, because big wish is going to come through. Big wish is going to happen. Big wish is going to manifest, and it is going to come through somebody of an authority when it comes to you, okay? And that in itself is just going to make you feel so good about yourself, so good about your achievements, so good about what you've done, and also it's just going to make you motivated. New vision. It's going to happen. It's going to manifest through this situation, and I think this is really brilliant indeed, because also this is going to reflect on other people around you, other members of the family, or maybe your friends, and people who live around you are going to be able to actually benefit from this as well. So I think this is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so now, my beautiful Sagittarius, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to concentrate on those of you that are in relationship. Okay, those of you that are in relationship, okay, Sagittarius in relationship for October 2018. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. Okay, so now for those of you that are in relationship, okay, so you're gonna have to, there is going to be the situation that is going to arise. The particular situation that is going to arise is going to test you both. You will both be tested this month, and something very interesting is going to happen in order for you to actually go through this, okay? Because first you will get something a little bit wrong when it comes to your partner, and what you're going to get a little bit wrong, it's going to bring a little bit of unbalance. A little bit of unbalance is going to bring a little bit of distrust. A little bit of distrust is going to bring a little bit of testing. A little bit of testing is going to bring the realization that everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay, but it's just going to take slightly longer in order to get where you need to get. It looks like you were going through a lot. It looks like you were really busy. You were both focusing on different things, and maybe you just drifted apart just tiny little bit. That's absolutely fine. And this is exactly what I see. Two people are kind of drifted apart a little bit, and then by the situation, what actually happening between you, the certain things that happen, it is just going to be brilliant, because it's going to test you both. It's going to test you. It's going to test your relationship. It's going to make you realize something very important about you both, important about your life together. And this is the shake-up. This is the shake-up that you need. This is the shake-up shake-up that is confirming everything that I said so far. So you are going to be going through a little shake-up, and this is exactly what you need. We need a little bit of shake-up sometimes in order to realize how much we love people in our lives. We need a little bit of shake-up sometimes in order to realize where we actually are. We need a little bit of shake-up in order to wake up a little bit. We need a little bit of shake-up to realize that the plant needs water, just like a love needs water. And this is brilliant, because at the end of the day, it is going to make your relationship even more stronger. It's going to make your relationship even more powerful. And there is the good news that your partner is also going to have this month that is going to reflect on both of you. And especially when it comes to career and health, this is going to be a great month, okay? Now I'm going to concentrate on those of you Sagittarius babies that are single. Okay, those of you Sagittarius that are single, okay, and it's for the month of October 2018. So Sagittarius, single, October 2018. Okay. Okie dokie. Interesting. Okay, so this is very, very powerful time now for those of you that are single, because you are going to find yourself in having a very interesting month. You're going to find yourself going through a very interesting month, and especially when it comes to work, and especially when it comes to career and finances, there's a lot going to be happening. And then on another hand, there's going to be the realization. First of all, you will realize that you're still kind of focusing on someone that you shouldn't focus anymore, and this really does happen sometimes, and this is just life, you know, and it is not even somebody who you really had a powerful really too long relationship with or something like that, but it's just somebody that was part of your journey recently, somebody that passed next to your journey, somebody that was part of your spiritual journey, but it affected you in such a way that you didn't even have something deep or powerful with them, but it affected you in such a way that you just kind of it confused you. It really confused you. It confused you who you like. It confused you who you focus on. And it's just not somebody really great. And it's not a really nice person. And I think that you were able to not even nice people have, people who are not nice have got something nice about them. I'm not saying that somebody who is really negative doesn't have to have something positive. But this person is just somebody who kind of was meant to be there. Somebody who was meant to happen. I'm repeating, it's not somebody who you had a relationship with, but somebody who kind of you were in touch with. It was part of your journey, you were thinking about, but not necessarily in that way, but it affected you in that way without you even realizing. Now, you will be kind of socializing a lot throughout October. You will be going out throughout October. There are certain things that are going to happen that are actually going to make you to do things in a different way. You will find yourself in a different places. You will find yourself in a different, maybe clubs, different pubs, different places, different parks. Wherever you go out, whatever you do, you will find this month being very explorative. You will find yourself being very very energetic when it comes to trying new things, very adventurous when it comes to trying new things, and this is when things are going to happen. There is someone very, very interesting going to come through. There is someone very interesting going to come forward, and this is strictly going to be very significant time at around the end of October. I'm afraid you're going to have to wait all the way until the end of October, but this person is going to come through. This person is going to come forward, and you're going to find yourself in a situation oh my God, this person is so similar to me. This person will be very similar to you. Now, Sagittarius, my sweetnesses, this is for those of you that are single. There is someone going to come through, someone going to come forward, someone is going to manifest, and this person you're going to feel complete balance with. This person is going to be very similar to you. As much as you talk to this person, the more it's going to be oh my God, we are so similar, this is crazy. This is because this person is not going to be somebody who manifested the first time on your journey, on your spiritual journey. You're about to meet someone, you're about to get get to know someone. You're about to find someone whom you shared your past life with. And this is why this is going to be so significant. This is why they're going to make you feel so great. And this is why the things are going to take a little bit longer time in order for you two to get in a relationship. But it's all going to happen how it's meant to happen. It's so important to start relationships in the right way. What I mean when I say this, it's so important to start relationships from the beginning, not from the end. So that's why this month is going to be the month when everything is going to change. My beautiful Sagittarius, you've got like a really so much to look forward to. I really am sending you the brightest blessings, love and light right now. And also I wish you the best possible October, the best possible Halloween or Samhain, however you call it. This day is going to be magical. Make a wish. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.